You've known it for some time now, haven't you? That quiet, persistent hum beneath the surface of your life. It's not just a feeling, it's a calling. The world around you shifts in ways others can't see, and deep within, there's a relentlessness that won't let you settle. In the Yoruba tradition, we speak of the Ajogun, spirits that bring disruption and misfortune. But these are not mere external enemies. They live in the unseen places within us, around us, hidden in shadows of our lives. The chaos you feel isn't just happening to you. It's part of a deeper struggle, one that began long before you arrived in this world. And now here you are, chosen. You stand at the crossroads of that battle. The chaos that stirs within your heart, that unsettles your mind, is not a curse. It is a call. Like the warriors of old, your fight begins inside, where your spirit wrestles with forces, trying to unbalance your soul. This is not a journey for the faint-hearted, but you already know that, don't you? You felt the weight of this responsibility for longer than you care to admit. But understand this, you are not alone. Those who came before you, those who fought their own Ajogun, now watch over you, guiding your steps. You are part of something far greater than yourself, and your fight, your real fight, is about to begin. You are chosen for this. The need to restore cosmic balance. But it is not enough to simply battle the forces within. In African cosmology, chaos is not an evil to be destroyed, but a force to be balanced. Without balance, there is no peace, only a ceaseless spiraling disorder that fractures both the spirit and the world around it. The Dogon people tell the story of Yurugu, the pale fox, born incomplete, driven by a relentless need that tore at the harmony of the universe. Yurugu was the embodiment of restlessness, a force that craved but could not be fulfilled, always seeking, never whole. You have felt the same stirring, haven't you? The sense that something is missing, that the world is off kilter, that you too are incomplete. That unease, the feeling that gnaws at the edges of your peace, is not a flaw. It is the reflection of cosmic imbalance. As the pale fox disrupted the order of the heavens, so too does this energy unsettle your inner world, your relationships, and your sense of purpose. This is the chaos you are called to heal. You must bring balance, not just to yourself, but to the world around you. Your actions ripple outward, and when you realign your spirit, you do more than find personal peace. You restore harmony to the very fabric of existence. This is the need that drives you now, the cosmic need for order to rise out of disorder, for harmony to once again sing through the broken chords of your life. And as we move deeper, you will come to understand this is the first part of your journey, but it is only the beginning. Now comes the question that will guide you forward. A quest for peace and power. What is it that you truly seek? What is it that pulls you onward through the chaos and into the unknown? In the Congo tradition, there are sacred objects known as Nkisi, vessels of spiritual power used to harness, contain, and dispel chaotic forces. These Nkisi are not mere tools, they are manifestations of will, empowered by those who know how to use them. You too are searching for such tools. But the Nkisi you seek are not external, they are within you. Just as the Congo elders imbued their sacred vessels with the power to control chaos, you must cultivate your own inner Nkisi, your strength, your resilience, your clarity of purpose. You desire peace, yet you must also seek power. Not the power to dominate, but the power to master yourself, to take hold of the disorder within and around you and turn it into something purposeful, something aligned with the harmony of the universe. This power is not a thing you grasp from the world, but a force you awaken within. Your journey will not be easy. The forces of chaos, like the pale fox, will test your resolve at every turn. But the Congo people teach us that through mastery of these forces, we transform. You seek peace not because you fear conflict, but because you understand that only through balance can true power arise. So now, your desire burns brighter. You have felt the chaos within, and you know the path ahead will be difficult. But your desire for peace and the power to restore balance will guide you. Let that desire be your compass, leading you through the next stages of your journey. The Nkisi within you is awaiting to be awakened. Now, we enter the next chapter of your quest, where desire turns into action and the battle truly begins. The call to battle. You feel the weight of the call, don't you? The unsettling awareness that the time to act is upon you. Like the Sangoma, the traditional healers who walk between worlds, you are now standing at the threshold. The path ahead is one of struggle, not of peace. At least not at first. You must now embrace that struggle, for it is through the fire of conflict that transformation is born. In many African traditions, the journey of the Sangoma begins with chaos, illness, dreams, and visions that disturb the mind and body. The initiate must face these forces head-on, accepting that the battle is not a choice but a destiny. So too must you accept that the forces within you and around you, forces of chaos, doubt, and confusion, must be confronted. You are not here by accident. You are chosen because you have the strength to face this. You feel the pull towards balance, the need to heal yourself, and through that healing, to restore harmony in your world. And yet, even as you prepare to step onto the sacred path, know this: chaos is not done with you. The journey will not be smooth, for the forces of disorder do not retreat so easily. They will strike back. The forces strike back. Just when you begin to take those steps, chaos strikes back. This is the nature of the battle. It tests your resolve, like the Ajogun, the malevolent forces in Yoruba belief that seek to destabilize the mind and spirit. These forces do not rest. Perhaps you begin to feel a deep sense of confusion. Doubt creeps in, making you question whether you truly are meant for this journey. The clarity you once felt begins to waver, and in its place, a storm of emotion rises. The Ajogun, these forces of misfortune, are cunning. Like Eshu, the trickster deity, they know your weakness, your moments of doubt, and they strike when your defenses are lowest. This is not time to falter. Understand that this is part of the path. Every great battle is met with opposition. The forces of chaos will tighten their grip. But your strength lies in seeing through the illusion, in holding on to your vision of balance, even when the world around you seems to fall apart. In the next part of your journey, you will learn how to resist, how to push back against this rising tide of chaos. A change in perspective. The forces of chaos have tested you, and in their wake, you feel something stirring within. a deeper understanding. It is here that you begin to see the true nature of this battle. It is not just about surviving or keeping the forces of disorder at bay. No, this battle is about transformation. You are changing. In the ancient wisdom of Khepera, the scarab beetle, we find a symbol of rebirth and renewal. Khepera, who rolls the sun across the sky each day, represents the constant cycle of death and rebirth. Like Khepera, you too must rise from the ashes of what you once were. Every battle, every wound you have received in the struggle has not broken you, it has forged you. You are being remade, and now is the time to take control of your journey. You are no longer reacting to chaos. You now realize that you must act within intention, shaping your path as Khepera shapes the sun's journey across the heavens. Your fight is no longer just about overcoming the forces around you. It is about emerging as a new self, born from the trials you faced. This is your transformation. But the journey is far from over. As you embrace this change, know that there are still darker moments ahead. Chaos will not easily relinquish its hold, and you will be tested once more. The dark night of the soul. Now, you find yourself in the deepest, most difficult phase of your journey. It feels as though the forces of chaos have surrounded you, leaving you with no escape. This is your own Duat, the underworld from ancient Kemetic mythology. In the Duat, the soul faces trials, encountering its deepest fears and the judgments of the gods. It is here, in this darkest moment, that everything seems lost. You are plunged into the spiritual night. Doubt weighs heavily on you, and the light you once saw flickers faintly. Overwhelmed and defeated, you feel as though the chaos you have sought to battle has consumed you. Your will falters. The path forward seems hidden in shadow. But even in the Duat, there is hope. Even in this darkness, light can be found. You must hold on to the knowledge that this night is not your end. Every trial you face here is a gateway to something greater. This is your most profound test, but it is also where your greatest strength will emerge. The next part of your journey will be your rise from this underworld. Your return to the light, stronger and transformed. Ready to save the day. Out of the darkness of the Duat, you emerge, no longer the same person who began this journey. You have endured the trials, faced your inner chaos, and now a deeper understanding dawns upon you. This is the final revelation, the moment where everything becomes clear. Before you stand the Egungun, the spirits of the ancestors veiled in wisdom that transcends time. In African tradition, the Egungun represent the living embodiment of those who have passed on, bringing their knowledge to the present. They come now to reveal a profound truth to you. Chaos and order are not your enemies, but partners in the cosmic dance of life. You have been fighting chaos, but to truly overcome, you must embrace both sides of the equation. You realize now that to defeat the chaos within and around you, you must not reject it entirely. Balance, the ancestors say, is the ultimate key. In Yoruba cosmology, the universe thrives on balance, between light and dark, between life and death, between creation and destruction. This final shift in perception is what will allow you to triumph. You are not here to destroy chaos, but to integrate it. You are here to become the force of balance, to weave together order and disorder, forging harmony from the very elements that sought to tear you apart. And now, armed with this ancient wisdom, you move forward into the final part of your journey. The showdown. The moment has come. Everything you have faced, every battle fought has led you here. The forces of chaos gather for one last confrontation, but now you stand firm. The journey through darkness, your encounters with the ancestors, and the lessons you have learned have prepared you for this final battle. In the tradition of the Zulu warrior, you face your opponent with the strength of your ancestors flowing through you. The Nkisi, the spiritual truths of the Congo, protect you, symbols of the power you have gained along the way. As you move forward, you do so not out of fear or anger, but with clarity that comes from understanding. The chaos that once threatened to consume you now bends to your will, for you now know how to balance it within yourself. The battle is fierce, but now you are fighting from a place of wisdom. You wield both chaos and order, knowing that the universe depends on this delicate interplay. You see the forces of disorder for what they are, necessary but not insurmountable. This is your moment. The ancestors watch over you, guiding your steps, and you move with purpose. The forces that once overwhelmed you now falter before your will. You have become the force of balance, the chosen one who weaves harmony from the threads of chaos. And with that, you step into your victory, transformed. Conclusion. Emergence of the transformed self. As the dust of the final battle settles, you stand at the threshold of a new reality. You have journeyed through darkness, faced your deepest fears, and come out on the other side, transformed, empowered, whole. This is not just the end of a battle, it is the birth of a new beginning. In many African traditions, initiation is not simply about overcoming external challenges. It is about inner metamorphosis, a shedding of the old self so that a truer, more aligned version can emerge. You have undergone such an initiation, like the Sangoma who emerges from the trials of the spirit to heal and guide others. You now carry within you the wisdom of balance, the knowledge that chaos and order, though opposites, are two sides of the same coin. You are no longer merely reacting to the forces around you. Now you are the weaver of your own destiny, able to navigate the currents of life with the understanding that peace is not the absence of chaos, but the mastery of it. In the very same way that the Yoruba cosmology teaches the importance of balance between the Ajogun and the Orisha, you now hold the key to harmony within yourself. The journey was never just about fighting external enemies, it was about confronting the battle within, understanding your own power and accepting the responsibilities that come with it. As the Egungun have shown, the wisdom of the ancestors is not meant to remain in the past, but to be embodied in the present through you. You are the living link between worlds, a channel through which both order and disorder are brought into alignment. Now, as you step forward into this new chapter of your existence, remember this: the journey continues. The world will still present its challenges, and chaos will always have a place in the cosmic order. But you now possess the tools, the strength, and the wisdom to navigate whatever comes your way. You are not merely a survivor of this battle, you are its victor. You are the chosen one, walking the path of balance, guided by the ancestors, empowered by your own transformation. This is your story, your journey, your life, and the universe now moves in rhythm with the harmony you create. The future awaits. Are you ready? Thanks for joining me. Join me again next time. This is the House of Horrors, signing out.